dude, this is pretty.
What is up, guys? Today, welcome back to Greene's Palace behind the scenes. Let's start off with a little message here. I know I probably haven't done one of these since episode 2. Wow. So that's like a year. It's like a year I haven't done one of these. Anyways, today I'm doing one final one because season 2 I'm going to attempt to do a behind the scenes for every episode and kind of release it the same week as the episode comes out. Because if you guys don't know, what we're doing is instead of releasing the episodes as we make them, we're going to make the bulk of them and then start releasing. That's how we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna try to do something where we can release behind the scenes weekly, something like that. Here's episode 6. This is gonna be a bit of a longin, bit of a biggin, because the episode's 25 minutes. We are all really proud of that it's 25 minutes. We hate short episodes. We want really long episodes.
Greene?
I think episode 6 was a little bit rushed towards the end. I have a few gripes with it. In the beginning of the episode, with TJ kind of finally escaping. The whole part with him going upstairs, it's one of my favorite shots of the entire series, honestly, when he peeks out of that, when he peeks out of the basement. One of my least favorite shots directly follows that. KJ outside on the phone. Overexposed sky. Shot at 23 FPS by accident. Sucks that it came out that way, but we didn't have time to reshoot. It's one of the crappiest looking shots I've ever filmed in my life. Directly following the intro is, of course, TJ's demise.
Night?
Yes. If we get time.
Okay, so stand back there. So I'm gonna come over and you're gonna back up, and then I'm gonna get you right there. But you're not. Yeah, you're gonna like stop like at this pipe.
You rip out the pipe.
And I stand up, and then you're stunned. And that's when I'll come at you. So you turn, I cut you. And then
Peter.
I could come at you again. That's when you hit me in the leg.
Oh yeah.
So you hit me in the leg, fake. And then I'll go down. I guess kick me in. We could have some like boxes right here, and then you could just kick me into.
Yeah, we could make like a cushion.
Yeah. Pulls it out, and then he gets stunned, and then he gets cut, and then that's when TJ comes at him again. Here, step out of the way, pig. And then I'll just grab it and then come over and then hit you on the face. And that's when you then you just fall back like right here.
We encountered a lot of issues filming this fight scene. The two biggest ones were the fog machine goes in intervals. It will shoot out a certain amount of fog and it will have to reheat to shoot more fog. And at the time, we only had me, KJ, and Ian, so one of us had to be turning on the fog machine. We'd get ready to start the scene and the fog machine would just be like,
Action.
Wait. Oh, ready? Wait a second. Ready?
So this fog machine would just go in intervals, so we ended up spending an hour or two shooting this fight scene. Second of all, it was difficult for me to continue to follow with the camera without getting the camera's shadow, because we had our light source right kind of where the fight scene was happening. In my opinion, I love this fight scene. Anyway, so the following scene is Greene waking up, and this fat pig takes like a minute. No, I'm kidding. He wakes up at the marsh, and he sees this. Anyway, so he wakes up at the marsh, and he's getting a call from TJ. Now, a few people didn't really understand this. This is just some clarification. At the beginning of the episode, TJ was recording these calls.
So, how many more times do I have to do this? That was the last one.
That was Matt's plan, was to get Greene to the house by having TJ record some calls for him. A plot hole. TJ should have asked why he's recording the calls. But, you know, of course, TJ mentions Brindley and Greene is just... So that's what happened. And basically, Greene is kind of on the brink of becoming literally insane. He's on the brink of going and just going completely insane. What follows that is literally my favorite musical sequence of the entire series. It's very cool. On a real note here, it's very cool to see this actually come to life from, you know, what I had imagined in my head and what I'd written it would be. First of all, everyone did an amazing job on the acting, especially for Jack's part. That was very excruciating for the both of us. I think more so him. When we were in it, we weren't messing around because this was a big moment. This was a pivotal moment, and it had to be done right without interruption.
I'm just getting a behind-the-scenes interview.
I hope the acting is a lot better. I tried my absolute hardest to think of all the times I've been in so much pain I couldn't walk.
I look back to the part to when you had a migraine in the hallway.
Yeah.
And that, when it was real, compared to like a lot of the times like you were acting, is like
Scary.
really similar.
I had my very first migraine. I remember because I'm like Ian, I can't even walk straight. And I remember I was like holding onto the wall like this as I was walking through. It was so bad I couldn't even see straight. And you walked me over the side, and I went up to the wall and I collapsed down onto the ground like this until someone came.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Dude, that's a big bump.
And then compared
What are you doing
to
on that, dude?
look at there's nothing. And then in this one,
Oh
boom.
yeah, I see it.
Dude, that's...
It's
Maybe it's muscle, dude.
Cause like no, you see,
overacted. I underacted
I thought
so much.
I thought that was like some like Oscar award stuff, like something like a professional actor would do. Just imagine.
Imagine the emotions that you're feeling, and then imagine if you felt the same emotion, and try to put yourself, remember what you were doing.
This is a huge scene, guys. This is the first time I'm actually talking to you guys about this. This is a gigantic scene in the series for multiple reasons. What this scene basically was, it was kind of just a final look at season 1, really. But it was more for you guys. This last part of the sequence was more kind of a recap of a year's worth of hard work and time that we've put into this. And that's kind of what that last part added up to. And for a lot of people that watched it, they really liked it and they thought it kind of completed everything. And honestly, I couldn't think of a better way to complete all of the years worth of work we did on season 1. Well, guys, that is it. That is the third and final behind the scenes. This was for episode 6. Oh my god, this is 10 minutes. I was going to talk about the dialogue scene, but there's really not much to talk about. And of course, we have the finale, the reveal of the head of the FBI. That's just about it, guys. Those are the most interesting parts of the behind the scenes. A couple things, just to kind of recap. Season 1, because people wanted to know who these characters were. They wanted to know what was going on. That was the biggest question. You know, I don't understand this. What is going on? Well, that is kind of what's supposed to keep you drawn into it. And with season 2, it dives headfirst into character. It sucked that it took us so long to release these episodes, but if you guys want a clear idea of what the series actually is like, go back and watch season 1 from episode 1 to 6. Update on season 2. Where are we? Let me make this quick. We are trying to film every week as much as we can. We're thinking possibly, maybe, this is not set in stone whatsoever, possibly by the end of May 2018, or before that or after that, sometime around then, season 2 will start releasing. Like I said, I don't know for sure yet, but that's kind of my estimation. We cannot wait for you guys to see season 2. We're really excited for it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya!